If you guys would like to get yourself some official Simpzy merchandise, check out my Spreadshirt link in the description below for t-shirts, hoodies, mugs and cups. If you do make a purchase, send me a photo on Twitter, but regardless, let's get stuck into the video. Hey guys, my name is Simpzy, how are you all doing? Welcome back to another episode of my King Guthred series. We're going to be playing as the Northumbrian king himself on Total War Attila, the Age of Vikings mod. So guys, if you still are enjoying the series and would like to see more, the best way to ensure more content is leave a like, subscribe if you're new around here, and let me know in the comment section down below your constructive criticism, suggestions for this series, where you would like me to expand. So we're playing as the Slave King himself. I had a couple of options here with renaming his army. I could have gone with the Slave King. We will never be slaves, but I've made the decision to just simply make it King Guthred of Northymbre, and that's how they spell it in Thrones of Britannia. There should be an E there, but we've run out of characters, and I didn't think it really minded too much. So guys, welcome back to the series. In the last episode, I established myself as King of Northumbria. Think of this series as the prequel to Thrones of Britannia. And if you are, of course, itching to sort of have your Vikings itch scratched and just want to play around with Vikings and whatnot, check out the Age of Vikings mod linked in the description below. You do, of course, need the Age of Charlemagne DLC. So, we've taken Babenberg, of course, we've taken Northumbria and destroyed them. We still have our holdings here in Denmark, in Hetheby, Ribe and Aarhus. I'm not really going to worry about these too much. Obviously, I want to try and take as many thrones of Britannia as possible. Hopefully heading to Scotland, Ireland, and down here as well. So we had the Siege of Babenberg in the last episode. We killed the Northumbrian king, a descendant of King Attila. Now, interestingly enough, we have been declared war on in the sort of off-camera sort of focused. I skipped a couple turns ahead. Nothing really much happened. Scotland declared war. I mean, so did this other Scottish kingdom here. They did sue for peace. However, they've moved their king and 11 units here, just south of Babenberg. I have 15 units here with the Slave King Guthred himself, and we're going to ambush them. I'm definitely not going to allow my brother-in-law, yes, Halfdan Ragnarsson is my brother-in-law, because obviously King Guthred is now king. He married Siggy, Björn Ironside's daughter. I'm still trying to get rid of the family tree as well. I might run Horik up to Scone at some point. So this is how sort of Britannia is shaping up. Scotland and their Gaelic kingdoms, that's it, Gaelic kingdoms still rule supreme. Obviously, we have Danelaw here with Ragnar Lothbrok's sons. Let me know in the comments, should I leave them? Or should I betray them and say that Siggy's children are the only true sons of Ragnar or something? So he's currently, well, yeah, Halfdan is actually besieging Tamworth, one of the last of the Mercian settlements here. Torski, the Northumbrian kings here. Who's this? Harold. Chester's rebelled against Offa. Oh, okay. So it looks like Wessex has taken Mathrafel and Serwent. They've taken a huge chunk of Wales there. Dublin, the Irish Vikings are still there. Cashel and Cork. So it does look like the Gaelic kingdoms here as well are sort of holding out. Not really much is going on the mainland as well. I can't seem to negotiate any money. Actually, can you give me some money? No, you can't. Sort by attitude. Does anyone else really want to give me any money or anything? I'd love to squeeze some money out. No. So we've currently got, who's this? Sigurd here. We've got Rolf, Karlf, Ivar, and Sigurd, randomly generated hull skulls within my kingdom. Hopefully I maybe could marry them into, obviously, Guthred's house once we have some children. But we do need to get children. He's 22, Siggy's 19. We should be able to have a couple of children with Björn Ironside's daughter. So we still need to get rid of the family tree. Don't worry about that. We're not treating them as his sons. We're starting our own family tree here. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to ambush the Scots here of the Kingdom of Scratch Sid. I don't know how to say it. We're not going to allow them to take, or maybe we should. Huh. I thought, okay, let's go and help my brother-in-law. But perhaps what we should do instead is allow the kingdom, the Scottish kingdom here, to take Middenburg so I can take the capital. Huh. What I'm going to do is I'm going to chase them to keep pace, I think. How... Okay, so we could rebel. That's the only problem. 20. They definitely will rebel.
You have further orders?
We'll hold here so they can't get back over that river. They're going to rebel anyway. We simply just don't have the money. That's the only problem. So we'll end the turn there, and we'll see how things shape up. The obviously Northumbrians are back. That's fine. We can easily get rid of them. They want a non-aggression pact. No way am I going to accept that. So have they attacked Middenburg or not? Rebellion in Danelaw, that's fine. And it's been another injury there for Horik. So where has he gone? Okay, so the siege of Tamworth was successful. He doesn't look like he's going to attack it. Okay, so we're going to swing back up real quick. Get rid of these Northumbrian rebels. We need to get that before we even bother wanting to push further south. So let's quickly get rid of them. So we have missed our chance to hit those Scottish rebels. But in saying that, I think we'll be fine. I still think that either Ragnar can deal with it. To be fair, we probably can... probably could push it, but no, probably not. I wanted to sort of hit that. So let's push down and try and kill them, I think. They have lost a little bit to attrition, but that's fine. It's going to rebel again. The thing is, right, we can't really leave. We need public order. We can't really leave Babenberg, unfortunately, because we just simply don't have the money to repair. That rebellion is still going to come. And also, they haven't fixed up the religious issues here as well. The army's pulled back. That's alright. We might be able to catch them there. But it looks like the army there's full back. Let's, well, basically what we're going to do is we're going to grind up this Northumbrian force. The more chevrons we can get, the better. I do plan on attacking Scotland. Like I said, I want to try and extend Guthred's rule over Britannia, and then we'll probably end the series there. We will never be slaves. We will be conquerors. Right, I'm just going to push out here. So at least I'm in strike range of perhaps... there we go, of perhaps the Scots there. So we wasted 7 minutes? I thought we were going to take the Scots straight up. What's going on? That's why, sort of like in the editing process, I do a couple of turns off camera if nothing's really happening. Ah, Scotland wants peace now. Yeah, I need the money. Like, I want to invade them, but we're nearly better off taking the money. Like, sure, no blood was spilt between the Gaelic Scottish kingdoms and I. No matter, no matter. They're back there, though. Let's hit these Northumbrian rebels once more. They're just going to keep on coming back. That's the problem. I could destroy their army, march north and sack that city, and then fall back and then be able to rebuild. I think that's what I'm going to have to do. But it's just going to rebel again, isn't it? When we're still losing like 100 per turn. We probably could make a decent amount of money. I still think I should try and take out this king, though. Okay, it's time to hit this Scottish kingdom. It was worth... Oh, maybe they are going to take Middenburg. I don't know. They keep on dumbing out. I really want them to attack it. You know what I mean? But they could very well just back out again. I really want them to try and take it, but it's just sort of like wasting time. To be fair, we're still grinding up Northumbria, which really doesn't bother me too much. We are hemorrhaging money, though. But we're probably going to need... Well, let's have a reassess at our army build, because we're probably going to need to drop maybe 2 back. I've got an army in Denmark, which I can't afford not to have. 90, that drops it down to 57. I'm going to have to get rid of another one. Probably an archer unit here might come as back into float. Only 2 gold there. Okay, we'll push further south again. It's going to rebel, because we haven't converted the town and we just don't have the money to. Let's hope they take Middenburg, so then I can take that for myself. They're fortified up, which is not what we wanted. We wanted them to hit them. Disaffected loyalty, that's fine. Imperium with the Danes. Raiding. What's this? Oh, it's a spy. Fortified stance. Doesn't look like they're still going to hit Middelburg here. We're sort of just trying to bait the AI into taking, like, this territory. Come on, let's run these guys down. We don't want them raiding in my lands. Right, what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to skip it ahead. If anything interesting happens and we manage to get into a position to hit them, we will, because it's just back and forth, really. Nothing's really happening. It's getting a bit boring, if I'm being honest. I thought something would have happened, at least. Okay, I skipped a couple of turns ahead. Nothing happened, unfortunately. I really wanted this Kingdom of Sid. Fuck knows this Gaelic name. The Kingdom of Strat. I wanted them to take out Middelburg and Jorvik. They haven't. They've just come back up and forth here. We continue to like grind against these Northumbrian rebels. And as you can see, Guthred is going up in stats, so I don't want to do that too often. But I think we should just go up and sack, because we need to get Babenberg back to our side. How's sort of Denmark going? We need to keep an eye on it, but I don't particularly want to too much. No children. Horik is injured again, which is hilarious. Okay, I think we should push this way. Don't declare war on them. We're going to have to trespass through Scotland, which is fine. We could very well swing up to Scone, because we might be able to sack that. They're going to be able to retake it, though, as soon as we leave. That's the problem. Or maybe we can raid both. You know what, maybe we could just raid both to the ground on the way back. The only concern is if this Northumbrian army gets too big and hits Babenberg. That's my concern. We do have to deal with this. So let's end the turn continue. Let's see what sort of happens. We'll see... Oh, here we go. The Kingdom of Wessex has attacked Danelaw. Of course I'm going to enter the war on Allies' side. That's weird. Alrighty then, to be fair, Mercenary is on its knees, and so will soon Alfred the Great. Kingdom of Wales has been destroyed. That's pretty convincing, now that we're at war with Wessex. That's not good. That's not good at all. That army there is going to cause concern if I just sort of attack. We are playing as the Vikings, of course, so we don't suffer any winter attrition. What's the garrison here like? Yikes. It's not so impressive as in Scone. That's actually rather formidable. 4 levy spearmen, 3 Welsh archers, and 1 swordsman there. Against this, like a light raiding force, we're better off hitting Scone, I reckon, instead of that other army. It is a capital, though. I just sort of want to auto-resolve it and then fall back, because that army we should be able to beat easy. Or maybe I should. Maybe I should just attack it and try and sack it. Look, with the nature of how big this rebel army's already come, and we don't really have that good of a garrison here, I'm going to have to elect to hit Scone, and we're going to have to sack it. So let's declare war actually on the Kingdom of Scotland. We'll hit Scone, firstly, quite easy. We should be able to raise... I don't know if we're going to be able to raise it to the ground. Or maybe we'll just sack it. Whatever yields me the most money, I don't mind. Decisive victory. Sack 3,500, loot and occupy. Yeah, we're going to sack. That's what we want to do. Yeah, and then we want to get back to Babenberg as quickly as possible. Now, look how much that's given us. That's going to allow us to switch it to a long haul, and it's actually going to give us enough money to get those sacred grounds. I'm more than happy to sue for peace with Scotland now. I have no ambition to be at war with you. Nah, looks like the Scots really aren't too impressed. That's fine. Okay. We might get some recruitment as well, but that's really helped us out. The Scots have funded the construction of Northumbria, which is great. No one else sort of wants to trade with me. We haven't got anything to trade. West Francia is actually really happy with me. Once we get a resource, we'll be laughing. But yeah, let's end the turn to continue. We might actually have another decent fight against Northumbria if they sort of mount something. They might be able to hit Babenberg. What's this? Your allies... What? This faction has declared war on you. The Duchy of Frisia. Frisia? Really? What was that? Alright. That's actually quite big now. 12 units there. We're going to have to hold up here. Okay. I'm going to sue for peace with Scotland now. No, they're having none of it. That army's still there, though. Okay, so in a couple of turns, my problems in Northumbria will really come back here. This is a massive force here, 12 units. They aren't heavily armoured, but they've got catapults and they've got horsemen. My army is a little bit depleted. However, we can actually upgrade our units here to medium axemen. So I'm going to spend that 600 and then I'm going to hit this Northumbrian army straight up instead of waiting. So as you can see here, these guys are going to be a hell of a lot more formidable. It is going to cost me a little bit more money, which is fine. And let's get some Viking archers as well. Let's go all out here and get rid of this Northumbrian host. We'll disband what we don't need. Oh, fucking hell. Oh, we're going to be able to run them down. I was going to say we might not be able to get there. So they do outnumber us cavalry-wise with 3. They've only got 1 unit of archers. We've got 3. So we've got a skirmisher and archer superiority. They do have onagers, however. That's something we need to worry about. They have 3 units of select spearmen, 1 fjord spearman, 2 axemen, with 1 fjord axeman. So we have, I would say, melee superiority on that. So let's knock out these Northumbrian rebels. Which, it's probably going to be a better fight than what we actually had in the first episode when we defended the siege and we sneakily snuck around like a slave. Managed to take Babenberg and declare myself King Guthred of Northumbria. Right, let's get stuck in. So yeah, if you guys are still enjoying this series and would like to see more, the best way to ensure more content is leave a like. Subscribe if you're new around here, and let me know in the comment section down below where you would like me to expand. Okay, so let's get stuck into this dry battle. Not really too much we can do there. It's a bit of a hill offensive. Also, guys, if you haven't gone checked out my Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, highly recommend Twitter. Every single time I post a video, a tweet goes out. It's much more reliable than the YouTube sub box. These days, to get all the notifications for the channel, you have to click the bell. Okay, so what are we sort of having a look at here? Select onagers, select archers. What I could do, there's actually a way how you can obtain onagers in a Total War Attila, Age of Charlemagne. What I will do is instead of killing the captives, I will replenish. Oh, that's actually a nice zone there. Huh. Yeah, you can actually replenish, and there's a small chance that the catapult unit will come to you. I'm looking at this hill, like, we've actually got a natural sort of hill mound here. We can fight down in the flat if they push over. Oh, we're going to have to charge them, I think. They're not going to sit back. We need to neutralize those onagers. So how are we best to attack? Well, looking at their army composition at the moment, they've got 2 horses on the right, 1 on the left. I think we're better off just going with our swordsmen here and just straight up charging and putting pressure on them. We'll maintain 2 spears on the right. I don't think I really want to extend this pretty much any more than that. So let's sort of go like that. Let's kind of line up with that horseman, and then we'll swing it to about here. I want my guys to really go gadget. Oh, fuck, you're there. That's alright. That's fine. Oh, it didn't do it. I had this spread out. This is how I want to charge. Yes. And then we'll put the king here, and then we'll swing our 2 Danish units here as well. So, let's start the battle, I guess. Oh, and let's have a quick look at the Vikings. The Viking kingdom of Northumbria. Where is Guthred, the slave king? The man who takes no shit and won't bow to anyone. Not even the sons of Ragnar Lothbrok. Maybe. I don't know. I quite like my brothers-in-law. Here's the general. Where is he? Here's the general. The captain of the guard. Brithhelm, determined to give Northumbria back its independence. Typical Englishman. A ranger. Alright, let's charge up. Fall up, men. Form the line. Okay. The thing is, right, because that Onager's going to tear me apart if I'm not careful. So we're really just going to have to go for it. I'm afraid. Charge! For Woden! Woden! For Floki. Yes, I said for Floki. Floki dokie. Onager here. Archers. We should be able to break through that spearman quite easily. These are only sort of mediums as well. The herd spearmen are going to carve up. We just need to sort of go before that Onager fire really contests it, but that's what's going to be the problem. It's crazy that, like, this rebel army has better quality units than the one we were actually fighting. We can't afford to lose Guthrud either. If he dies with no children, the series is basically over. So let's, I hope for that. Archers! Heavy shot. Focus upon the general. Let's kill this rebellious bastard. We'll wait for my spearmen to come into range. There should be 2 on that flank, because we really want to hit them there. Looks like they're moving their guys out. Hit their cavalry there, maybe. We'll get you to hit that as well. Let's sort of slow things down a bit as to how we sort of want to operate. Swing down now there. Go. Yeah. Go here. Go here. Okay, let's sort of see how we're going. So definitely get the spearmen to engage them. Can we get actually one around the back to neutralize those Onagers? We're probably all right here. So get, like, you 2 are going up here. You need to swing around this way. Engage that. Engage that. Hit that. Hit that. Probably just go straight for the Onagers there, I reckon. And then maintain archer supremacy back here. And if something pushes forward, hit that. Alright, let's go. Go, Gadget. You know the deal. Shields and spears will be splintered. Shield wall! Shield wall! Get this flanking maneuver on well. They've also, in Thrones of Britannia, they actually got rid of, like, formations as such. Good, this is what we want. Yeah, draw that guy forward. They've elected to go with tighter formations. There's not, like, the traditional shield wall from what I understand. Let's pull my spearmen out of there, because fall back. Swing around from the sides. Flank them. Charge in. We want my archers to do the majority of the work. They're done. Get rid of them. You're done now. Skra. Skooda pop up. And a boop 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 boom. I can't fucking stand that song. Skira! Big Shaq, the big Simpzy, the one and only. It's just insane, like, how many views those videos get. Like, it's just bonkers. Like, that fucking trash Gucci Gang song. Get this right, you won't believe how many views that has. It has 550 million views. Obviously, music videos traditionally on YouTube aren't, like, the most accurate representation of views, because people are listening to it, they're not actually viewing the video. Right, let's get my cavalry to run these guys down. But still, like, just insane. Simpzy gang, Simpzy gang, Simpzy gang, Simpzy gang. Who do I have beef with? What gang do I give a fuck about? I don't know. Right, they're basically gone now. Okay, those archers. We need to swing the cavalry around to deal with the archers. Switch to a standard shot, that'll get them. Okay. Wow, we got rid of them. Thank the gods. How many did we lose? 500 men on top of that. We'll be right. So we'll speed things up now. We'll run down the remaining stragglers. Thank God we got cavalry, to be honest. Come on, archers. I want you to get some target practice. Leave none alive. Oh, wow. Here we go. We're going to get some mad target practice here, boys. Make pin cushions out of them. Our arrows will blot out the sun. There goes a couple. We're not hitting too many of them. There we go. Let's let their blood soak into the Northumbrian dirt. Like Ragnar. For Ragnar! Okay. Fall back there. Let the cavalry deal with it. Okay, let's go back to speeding things up. We've knocked out the Northumbrian rebels. Fantastic. And we've had a successful Viking raid against the Scottish. These are lands in the future that I would like to occupy and own. But for the time being, we have to consolidate Northumbria. Northumbria first. The North first. Vote 1 Simpzy, the North first. We deployed 1,957. We outnumbered them quite decently by 500. It was a 4,000 roughly man battle. We lost 407. What did most of the work? 164 with the medium axemen there. They definitely were a lot better than just the bog standard ones. My cavalry did really well. Archers, not overly impressed with. I would have liked to see them do a lot more if I was being perfectly honest. But regardless, Brithhelm, you got to give it to him. He was there to fight. His cavalry did most of the business, along with his bodyguard, which is 115 men killed. Why is it taking so long to load? Anyway, more Northumbrians litter the dirt. That's what we want. So what I'm going to do now is I'm actually going to replenish and take on warriors. So let's cross my fingers, and basically will we get a unit of catapults? And we have! There's this successful tutorial. The Vikings now have a unit of very light artillery onager. How fantastic is that, guys? But in saying that, how much does it cost us? Yike, fucking crikey. Nearly 200 per turn, which is not good. So I don't want to risk actually losing it by charging against the remaining rebels. So I don't think I even can. No, I'm just going to sort of chill. So we're going in debt like massively. So spearmen cost like nothing. Okay, we definitely need to get rid of these guys. The archers. Then, oh god, I guess we merge. That's probably our best bet. Like, keep on merging. Just like Control M. That's what we want. And then we'll disband you. That's still 114. That's going to put us bankrupt still. No one wants to give me any money or anything. Scotland doesn't want peace. Sort by happiness. Danelaw doesn't want to give me any money, do they? 300 nearly get us out of it. Trade rights with anyone else? No. Well, that sucks. I don't particularly want to disband another. And it's not like we're going to even have enough, even if we do. We could brave it. Because in one more turn, we're going to be able to get public order and stuff, which might sort of change the tide. I probably have to get rid of one of these guys. Yeah, that'll do it. And then get rid of another one of these. We just need to keep afloat, okay? It's because of those onagers. We just need to chill sort of back. Brithhelm deceased, that's fine. Babenberg is kind of open now, but it should be alright. But I'm happy. I'm really happy that we got a unit of catapults there. Oh, the Scots are coming down. Just what I wanted. That lightning raid to capture the scones. It worked. But at what cost and for how long? Okay, so we finally converted here then. Can we actually recruit anyone? Oh, Horric's back. Oh, hello Horric. It's not going to cost me anything to raise you. Cannot raise army. Insufficient resources, right. I still want to try and get one of your lady friends to get rid of you. We still need to get rid of him. Maybe my wife will. No, we don't want to risk my wife dying or something in a counter-attack. I feel like we've got too many wars going on. So, I don't think Wessex is going to. They're currently the kings of Wessex and Wales. Frisia, God knows why I'm at war with you. Yeah, like, come on, mate. Just chill. Mercia there. Scotland don't want it. Don't want anything. What's their army they're bringing down? 1,500. To be fair, now that we've got Babenberg, we've got catapults there and some decent units, we can just sort of hang out and chill for the time being. Make sure to get those finances back into the yellow, I guess. Oh, we've been attacked here by those Northumbrians. We've already got a unit of catapults, so I'm not going to bother replenishing. So let's just sort of do a balanced stance. I hope I don't lose those catapults because I really want to keep them. Yes, they were here. Thank God for that. Let's kill the captives and hold out. Excellent stuff. Man, Guthric is absolutely hammering up in the stats department. And they've got a formidable force. They still don't want peace. We did cost them Scone and raid most of them. What else is going on here now? It looks like Hulfdan's moving north. Let's end the turn and continue. If he pushes south, it's actually autumn, so it's going to be winter in one turn. So what we want him to do is maybe lose attrition. Come at us. He's not going to come at us. That's fine. War with West Francia and the Emirate of Cordoba. And it looks like the Irish kingdoms are going back at each other's throat. They've pushed further south. Interesting. 15 units there. How many turns would it take me to get to their capital? A hell of a lot more than what it's worth. And it's probably not a bad idea. It's probably not a good idea finding them in the field, to be honest. We just need to sort of wait until my religious tensions sort of spread. We need to get rid of that Catholicism, to be honest, but it probably doesn't help with in Danelaw here. But unfortunately, it's time to end the video here. Thank you very much for watching. We've done pretty well so far. We smashed a rather large Northumbrian force. Logistically wise, it's been a little bit shit in this episode. Like we had to march north to hit Scone to get the money to rebuild Babenberg, but in doing so, we left our rebellion occur. So we'll sort of see how we go. I do, of course, want to be the king of not just Northumbria, but Scotland, Wales, England, and Ireland, the king of all the thrones in Britannia, ideally. Okay. Unfortunately, guys, it is time to end the video here. Thank you very much for watching. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. Let me know in the comment section down below your feedback for the series. And if you'd like to see more, that's the best way to ensure more content. Leave a dislike if you're not enjoying the series. Check out my social media links if you want to stay connected with me. Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, all in the description below. Highly recommend Twitter. Every single time I post a video, a tweet goes out. It's much more reliable than the YouTube sub box. These days, to get all the notifications for the channel, you have to click the bell, of course, to join the notifications squad. I do enjoy reading those comments. If you guys would like to get yourself some cheap and reliable games, check out my G2A affiliation link in the description below. Maybe you can pick up a strategy game you haven't picked up just yet. Maybe Hearts of Iron, maybe Crusader Kings 2, maybe a Total War. Check out my G2A affiliation link in the description below for cheap and reliable games. I do recommend going and checking out the prices even. There's some really good prices on there. Patreon and merchandise link in the description below, along with the Steam group. Come and join the community on Steam. And on that note, unfortunately, I have to end the video here. Thank you very much for watching once again. Make sure to take care of yourselves. Go out and have a fantastic rest of your day. My name has been Simpzy. Goodbye. Really close cinematic shots here, pushing through the bridge. Oh, look at... That was probably the shot of the video there.